didn't really get on much. I want to play Curtis, but I'm bored as fuck with Curtis because no one else is. I don't have any other balls to roll with. I'm tired of rolling around solo. Little Squirt, hell no. Christopher's not ready yet. Ron again, I'd be alone. Ziggy, there's nothing going on with him. And Michael's again. I don't have anything going on with anybody. I don't know. You need to pull off one big job. Yeah, but I need the money to start the job. You know what I mean? Grind him with this. You did see that, right? I just did go grind him and I got fucked by bugs. I literally had $1,000 and now I'm down half. No, Curtis wasn't involved. Throwaway? I'm not in the mood. Disposable shitlord? I'd rather make money. I don't know, guys. I just don't feel good about anything right now. I'm sorry. Just trying to find some inspiration here. I mean, if you guys want me to, I can set up a, crime scene real quick for the cops just to have fun. I was gonna do this offline, but I'll show you. We can do it together real quick. Let's set up a crime scene, I guess, for a minute and chill. Stretch for a bit and come back. Stretching for a bit and come back won't give me people to role play with, dude. The problem is none of my characters have consistent stuff going on with people who are online consistent enough to actually have fun. I don't know, man. The idea of role playing is fun, but the idea of doing solo role play so often and so long is just like, I'd rather not, you know what I mean? All right, so hold on, guys. So I want to set up a couple of different crime scenes here. So if you guys didn't see earlier, I was doing this thing. Again, normally I wouldn't do this live, but I'll show you guys what the idea is. That's my guy right there, this guy. This is the one. All right. So we'll do this live, I guess, real quick. I was going to do this offline. The next one is going to be more meticulous, and I'm going to set it up. I just want to have a couple of these going because there's a lot of cops on right now. It'll give the cops something to do, right? Doing it live is interesting. Yeah, you guys will be able to help me out. Again, the only other thing would be cool is if I wish I could have like a good amount of like weapons and stuff. So this is a throwaway.
Hi there.
What? Oh goodness. That's brain, yeah, right. Let's see. I need to go to basically just get some items real quick. I mean, I can solo roleplay, but you have to understand, guys, I literally roleplayed by myself alone for like 2 years straight on Family RP. I've gotten my fill, man. Yeah, this character makes this look normal, right? So yeah, we're running a, this is a throwaway character. Grapeseed Airfield? No, we are killing, well, I don't want to, I guess I'm going to spoil it anyway. We're killing a pedophile. You guys want to kill a pedophile with me? Let's murder a pedophile. That could be fun. That's what we're going to do. How often do you get to murder a pedophile in roleplay? It doesn't happen very often. Let's make it fun. Yeah. Who doesn't want to beat the shit out of a pedophile and murder him, right? This dude's a pedo. 100%. Yeah. This guy's a bad dude. But he's not alive right now. He's actually dead. You just don't know it yet. We're just moving the body to the... Yeah. You'll see what I'm talking about. Kill him! Yeah, there you go. That's one thing to rally up against, huh? Johnny from the main storyline? I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know. Let's just hope that no one really sees us. We'll see. You don't have any characters who associate with the Chain Gang? The only character I have that's remotely associated to the Chain Gang at all is Snake, and he's not, like, in the Chain Gang. I have no desire to be in the Chain Gang. No offense. I will say this, though, man. Speaking of that, the reason you brought that up, I'm not sure why, but thinking about this, man, the server, I don't know, dude. This has been a big topic of discussion lately, and it would be interesting. You got to think about this, man. Let's say you have 32 slots on the server, which we do, and let's say you roughly have, it's more than that on Nopixel, but let's pretend that you do roughly have the same 32-ish people playing, right, on those slots. That being said, if all 32 of those people had 3 characters, it would feel a lot more alive. you would get a lot of people, you know, you'd be running into like 90 plus people on a regular basis. 32 people feels like 90 because they're rotating between like 3 characters, you know, character 1, 2, and 3. When one character goes down or goes to jail, they shelf him for the day, or one character gets seriously injured, they shelf him for the day and switch to another one, you know, whatever. And you got to think about that. Now, reverse that to kind of what's going on right now. You do roughly have the same group of people, not 32, but 50-ish people or so, you know, doing their thing. And in addition to that, there is a good chunk of those people who do kind of stick to one character primarily. And again, this isn't necessarily a negative thing, right? But if you think about it, if you've got half the server that's stagnant and stays on one person all the time, and then the other half is switching around, everybody who's switching around is basically playing on the people who stays world. You know what I mean? And things get weird. And I feel like that's kind of where Salt comes from and stuff, you know what I mean? Like, hey, my character went down, that's cool, I'll just go, you know, play someone else. But for other groups, it's definitely, well, my person went down, fuck that, I'm gonna fight it hard, in and out of character. And I don't know, it creates this interesting dynamic and environment where it's essentially the people who stay on one character primarily, the world does end up having to revolve around those people because they're the ones who are just around, present, and, you know, constantly involved in stuff. You know what I mean? If everywhere I went is, say I played 10 characters and everywhere I went I ran into Snake, you know, everything I'm doing kind of revolves around Snake now. You know what I mean? You got to think about it that way, so it's weird. And again, I'm not saying this to be a negative person. I'm just saying this for the sake of, like, conversation. You know, if everybody on a 32 slot server just rolled a couple of characters, we'd definitely see a lot more variation. You know what I mean? All right, just getting some inventory built up here for him so he looks legit. You know what I mean? And again, I'm not trying to say, like, oh, guys, so-and-so's a fucking fail role player because they only have one before people take shit out of context, man. I'm just saying, if you think about it, if you had 32 people, let's pretend that there was a whitelist of only 32 players. This is a super exclusive community. And again, man, like, there's already people rolling around down here now, unfortunately, after I get off Curtis. You know what I mean? I don't know, just think about that, though. 32 people could feel like 90, or it could be 32. It really depends on people. Small scales. Let's do lockpick, lockpick, lockpick. Let's do a radio. Let's do a repair kit, oil, binoculars. Perfect. You know, let's get armor as well. ×2. All right. It's gonna be our dude here. Pretty much. But yeah, you gotta, I mean, if you're always around all the time and, you know, being very resistant to like punishments and fines and other stuff, man, like it gets weird. It creates an odd environment, and it's almost kind of hard to mold to. I don't know. Why does the server have a hard limit of 32? That's just how GTA is right now, man. We're hoping to get to 64, but even if it was 64, that problem would still persist, man. You had 64 slots, and again, 10 people are always on all the time. No matter how often you get on or do whatever you're doing, there's the same 10 people you're always going to run into, right? Which is okay, but it's, I don't know, it does create a weird situation, man. It just does. And I'm just saying that for conversation's sake. I'm not calling anybody out. I'm not saying people need to change or have to play multiple characters. I'm just saying if everybody played 3 characters, there would never be stagnation, and there wouldn't be as many problems with jail times and stuff. People wouldn't be worried about that stuff because they can just switch over, you know? But it does create a really, really interesting environment whenever you're just constantly running the same people all the time. No matter what they do, they're, you know what I mean? It does make things a bit weird in general. Rough timeline. Ideally a couple months, man. Ideally a couple months. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't even bother me too much if like they were like Snake and stuff and like they're creating a bunch of situations, but realistically it's a lot of personal grind, which is, I get it, you know, I do get it, but yeah, there are, oh god, what the fuck? There are repercussions to that, you know?
How was everybody's day so far?
Interesting. Saab was speed. Well, I mean, dude, I'm not even saying having 20 characters, dude. Just having like 2. You know, you got your main that you get on, you hype your main, and whenever that main goes down for the day for whatever reason, they've been significantly injured or thrown away in jail, you hop over and play your secondary, and then you hop back on the main and restart the next day. You know, it's just kind of a nice balance of things. It really, really is a nice balance in that regard, right? Who's my main? I don't have one. I play enough characters. I usually main 3 characters at a time right now. Right now, my 3 mains are going to be Curtis for story-driven and being, you know, tied into the Nino storyline, Snake for creating roleplay, and then I guess Ron for, you know, just doing whatever else, right? Who's this character? This character's a pedophile, and we're gonna go kill him real quick. Yeah, this character's a pedophile that we're about to kill. Oh yeah, binoculars. Did I get binoculars? Fuck. I need binoculars for the... Yeah, okay. I got binoculars. Good. Man, I wish I could get some USBs and a shotgun for him, though. That'd be good. Oh well. Was the last one a pedo too? No. The last guy was peddling fentanyl-laced heroin. He was peddling fentanyl-laced heroin to people and caused a lot of death because of that. No, this is... You'll see in a minute, man. You'll see. Give me a second. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Kind of wish we could get a hold of a bike, but I don't think NPC spawn down here. I don't know if I want to bother going north and getting a bike or if I just want to do it with this guy. We'll see what's up. I'm in the wrong... Oh, there it is. All right, I thought it was in the wrong spot. No, so I've got a killer. And this guy's one of the killer's victims. Instead of luring someone else into a dark spot with a promise that I'm going to roleplay with them and then suddenly fucking, you know, just stabbing them and then downing them and robbing them and stuff, making other people suffer, man, we're doing it this way. So... Alright, so we got to start making the scene here, chat. So here's how it's going to work. Let's see. I don't know if I want to put too much in the trunk because of this. Let's see. All right, so here's how it's going to work, right? Here's how it's going to work. I might wait until nighttime before we do this too much. Let's see, it's 11:13. I might do this. Yeah, it's a Zodiac killer kind of. The killer that I'm doing so far is kind of like a Zodiac killer kind of situation, right? This is one of his victims, but the way that I'm setting up the scene is going to be a little different. All right, right up here. Oh god, I still got these. Fresh cigarette. Fresh cigarette. Still burning. Menthol. All right. Right here, we'll do... Let's see. Muddy boot print there. Damaged. Let's see. Damaged bushes. Someone has been apparently I need to set up his emotes real quick. I guess it doesn't matter too much. Child shoe. Wait, did I spell shoe right? Yeah, okay. It's child shoe there. This is more to cause confusion. Oh yeah, we need a fucking hatchet too. I forgot. We need to go buy a hatchet. That's the consistent murder weapon here. This guy's clearly been shot though, so maybe not. Ah, it's up to you, Luca. Yeah, just hit me up, man. I've already done this a couple times. The idea is I'll have about 8 bodies or so present. The cops hopefully will realize they're connected and build a case. The last one I signed is C. We'll talk about it again. I was going to kind of surprise you guys with this, but yeah, we'll find out. We'll find out. Let's see. Let me go see if I can make some tire marks real quick. I want it to make it... Basically, yeah, this guy's a bad dude. A blunt force weapon. It definitely looks like the shotgun was put in his mouth and went off, but I don't know. Yeah, it could be a blunt weapon as well. I agree. I'm gonna go see if I can make some tire marks down here. Alright, we'll do that. We'll leave some tire marks. Let's hope they stay. I don't know if they will or not. If not, we'll still put down the mark that they are there. I think we'll kill them at night. But yeah, it would be cool if I, for the sake of this, I could just get a hold of a shotgun, shoot it a couple times before I, you know, suicide pill and all that. We'll see, though. Tire tracks heading northbound. Left in a hurry. Okay. One of these trash cans, we should definitely put something in. Disposable camera in this trash can. Yeah, the title's gonna stay Snake Man. Trying to think. So this is gonna be one of my smaller crime scenes. There's gonna be definitely a bigger one later on. So a couple of these things may not mean much, guys, but like certain ones do mean stuff. They're connected. Let's see here. I definitely want to have the murder weapon nearby, so I might actually go get a hatchet real quick and come back. Yeah, he's like a Dexter type killer, exactly. Alright, I think these notes will stay. If not, I'll double check. We'll figure it out. I actually want to do, I need 2 things. I need a gas canister and a, this will actually be a good test as well to make sure they all stay. So I need a gas canister, a hatchet, and probably some brass knuckles. This guy would have brass knuckles on him. So the whole point is there's gonna be things to connect, guys. So like obviously I'm gonna leave my cash on the guy, right? As like the obvious sentiment should be like, oh, well, this guy's been killed, but he wasn't robbed. Like, why would you leave, you know, over $1,000 cash on this guy? You know what I mean? I like hiding the murder weapon somewhere nearby, but the cops have to find it. I'm not gonna give them everything. Like, they actually have to investigate. It's gonna depend on the cops and how much they actually look around. So I've already done this once, guys, so offline. So there's already 1 body on record, right? Okay, so I need a petrol can, I need a knife, I need a hatchet. So this guy himself will carry a knife around because, you know, he's a badass and all that. The hatchet I'll actually try to hide somewhere close by right before I do it, because the items that you drop, they do disappear. So the tire tracks, they stay for a bit actually, but it's all good. Murder weapon will come back to you. No. They actually investigate? Yeah, they did. You have to, man. You come across something like this, what do you think? It was Ziggy of all people, man. If Ziggy will investigate it, man. If Ziggy was digging it, then everybody else will dig it. Alright, we're almost there. New biker character, new pedophile character, yeah, we're rolling a pedophile right now, my dude. Alright, let's see if those tracks did stay. Where's that note at? Note? There it is, note here. Alright, it'll stay as long as I'm in the area, I guess. I don't even know if it's like over the way. Alright, so we'll leave some tire tracks there. Alright. So, here's how we'll do this. Trying to make footprints. Some saying, chat? Footprints. If they stay. They may not. Small detail. So yeah, these look like footprints basically, ideally. So the setup that we're going with, guys, is basically this dude's a pedophile. He sits in this bush right here. He sits in this bush right here and, you know, watches for the kids. Basically, he may not even necessarily be a pedophile straight up, but basically the whole thing is he watches the kids play. He basically picks his target. He grabs one, he takes them over there, and then throws him in the trunk of another car, and they take off with him. So he's a kidnapper, basically. He's just a shitty person, right? So the idea is that our killer has caught wind of this and has decided to take matters into his own hands. You know, but we'll see, though. We'll see. So let's see here. So we got some footprints. It doesn't even need to be anything crazy, but I do want to add some more stuff to it. So there's something in the trash can, a disposable camera. We got some footprints, a cigarette with menthol here. We'll hide the murder weapon. Maybe we'll put the murder weapon right here and just in this tree, basically, kind of thing. We'll give him some more footprints here. So the killer has muddy boots, basically. Right? Alright, so let's drop this over here somewhere where they won't find it. This one will probably disappear, but that's alright. And then at this point, we'll just see how it goes, man. I'll also put his radio on 872. And then maybe whenever we switch characters, we'll just kind of fuck around with him and let him know that like something's going on 872, right? Oh shit, I think I fucked up. Hold on, I gotta go pick that back up. Let's see. There's a bug where like I can't put my weapon away if I don't have the weapon on me. It's kind of strange. I know, this needs to go further away. We're gonna find it. Set up a crime scene. Yes, LA Noire style crime scene, pretty much. But it's for the cops, man. But this is gonna be a bigger thing later on. It's gonna definitely be a bigger thing later on. 100%. Yeah, no, the killer himself I already have planned out. We're just not going to expose the killer quite yet. We're playing our own victims so that we're not ruining other people's roleplay at the moment. But the main thing is setting up these clues, right? Main thing is setting up these clues. Let's put a missing child poster right here. Let's pretend that a couple of kids have gone missing. And let's see. Missing child poster. Oh god, there's Dab. Jimmy. McGlynn. Missing since 5/11/19. Please call the LSPD with any information. Perfect. All right, so little Jimmy McGlynn been missing for a minute, and I think it'll be nice to have. Let's see what else here. Well, let's see. I put this over here, right? Damaged bushes, signs that someone's been hiding here frequently. I basically want to kill him right here and just leave the hatchet right next to him, but I don't know. I kind of want to hide the weapon somewhere nearby. It would be weird to hide a fucking bloody hatchet somewhere near the park, but maybe we tried to dip it in that trash can over there. That could work. That trash can. He hit it there and then drove southbound. Cigarette butts near the bushes. Yeah, I was thinking about having like more notes around this bush as well. The footprints are staying. They'll stay as long as I'm in the area, I think. Let's see. Can I actually like drop these cigarettes though when I use them? Yeah, there we go. See cigarette butts all over the ground here. Like he's sitting here, you know, in here smoking a lot. I don't know if they'll stay. I'll put a pile of cigarettes right here too. I don't think these are actually working. Yeah, I was thinking about leaving the hatchet just fucking buried in his head. But I kind of want to do it at night though, because if we do it at night, you know, it'd make more sense. Like the kids wouldn't be here at night, kind of thing. I'm wondering if I should put his body in there or not. I'm kind of torn. I might move it around. Just want to make a pile of cigarette butts here. See if they stay. Way to be there with no kids. Well, he was here waiting, you know, for them to show up, kind of thing. Yeah, we'll leave that there. Let's see, so we got a kid's shoe here. Okay, so we got muddy boot prints leading down here. Let's do bloody footprints leading away from this. Right? As in he killed him. Just trying to think it out. Bloody footprint. Bloody footprint. We'll do one more. Bloody footprint here. We'll hide the weapon in this, so he just basically got rid of it. No, not boot print, just footprint. I wanted to be different a little bit. It's going to cause confusion as to who, you know, some of these clues mean nothing, some of them mean something, right? So we got clues kind of hidden around. The idea is that this guy sits in here and waits in this bush like a creep, does this creep shit, watches the kids, picks one out, waits till he's alone, grabs the kid, runs him over here to somebody who's waiting, gets in the car, they take off with the kid. You know, who knows what happens to the kid, you know, human trafficking or whatever. Basically, our killer, Dexter style, Zodiac killer meets Dexter kind of thing. He catches wind of this. He clearly comes from that area, walks down here, finds the dude, fucks him up, and then takes off, right? Takes justice into his own hand kind of thing, right? So we got the footprints. We got a kid's shoe here. They're spread out a little bit, you know, a good little perimeter, nothing crazy. Again, the menthol cigarette's going to be pretty key here. I want to leave a note inside. I kind of wanted to kill him like literally just on the fucking right here. So let's leave a note here. Notes. So let's see. This man, let's see. Several children have gone missing in the Mirror Park area in the past few months. Might have put missing with 3. Also, grammar Nazi and me. Let's capitalize the proper nouns. Mirror Park area for the past few months. This man seen watching the kids. This man has been seen smoke breaks from the nearby biker garage. Has been reported for watching the kids often and making parents uncomfortable. Been watching too closely. Why can't I spell anything right? Closely. All right, this is going to be the note that the killer left, and then we'll do that, and then I was going to leave one more note. I was going to have a note on the person that has like a list, so he's going to have a list. Let's see, Jimmy. Let's see. Let's do. I'll just make up some names. Carson Smith. Delivered. Jimmy McGlynn. Delivered. Rebecca. Dude, I'm trying to think of random ass names. And last names. Last name's weird. Rebecca Stamos. Moorhead. Smith. We already used Smith. Rebecca Black. No, Harrison. That works. Harrison. Rebecca Harrison. Mondays and Wednesdays, 3 p.m. Cole Jones. Sure. Cole Jones. Fridays. Only one parent. Easy. So he's got a list, obviously, like a shitty fucking list of kids he's gonna take and all that. All right, I think we're good. Murder weapon. Murder weapon. Let's do this. Yeah, let's just do it. Fuck it. We'll do it now. (911) payphone call. In some sort of accident, the park near the all right, we'll make the call, 911 call here. Ideally, we'll drop the murder weapon here as well. And then, let's see. Let's see. All right, perfect. All right, let's go, suicide pill. We'll see what shows up. I don't know, I like this. It's a good crime scene. Some things mean stuff, some things don't, etc., etc. We'll see. We'll see who responds to it. And scene, chat. And scene. Yeah, now we wait. Or Spotify is just gonna be like, nah, I don't feel like it right now, dude. Okay, that's fine. Be that way, Spotify.
Santos EMS?
Dab, you over here?
Let's hope the EMS doesn't go around touching the evidence. See, here's the thing, too. It's also a roleplay check. A lot of people just come in and start fucking moving the body and shit. Like, no, this is an active crime scene, dude. This is an active crime scene, man. I really hope they don't go around messing with shit. What are they doing? I really hope they don't go around destroying the notes. Let's hope not. They're gonna find them. Fuck me. Please don't touch the notes. Please don't touch the notes.
Yeah, just swing on back by, Rowan.
I will.
Rowan, found the body. It's over there. Alright, I'm going back to the shop.
Oh, what the fuck? Sir. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, goddamn. Just. Okay.
The fact that I have to tell people to stay is...
Okay, Echo 1 to dispatch.
Alright, I'm gonna chill, guys. fuck? I think those cops are questioning the NPCs. Hell yeah, man. Maybe. Oh, they don't find the gas over there. The gas is supposed to be just whatever. Ideally, they actually notice the footprints now, like, right? They'll see those muddy footprints there. I don't know if they see them or not. They should, because it's gas. Gas usually stays. Because I'm not friendly to the gangs, right? I just don't make a blind statement, bro. What are you talking about? The question of the dog. Good. Yeah, the EMS is being a better detective than the cops. Well, I know that the footprints may not stay. That's why I also leave them as a note. Just like I know the murder weapon may not stay. It might despawn, but you know, etc., etc.
No, I didn't.
I wonder if they found the missing kids poster. I saw Kiwo up there found it. She was looking at it. I'm hoping that people again don't show up on these crime scenes and start deleting the notes. You think that they would leave it? I don't know if they found the missing kids poster. That one's pretty imperative. That one's pretty.
Dusty Mitchell. Got a decent amount of cash on him, too. Poor guy. Let's see what this note says.
You gotta check the neck.
Son of a bitch. Sick son of a bitch. He's been hanging out here at the playground, noting what kids play on what days. If they got their parents with them or not. Two of them says they've been delivered. Arson Smith delivered. Jimmy McGlenn delivered. Rebecca Harrison Mondays and Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Cole Jones Friday, only one parent. Easy. Huh. Not so easy now, huh?
But hopefully that tied with the original note. They need to note
All right,
several
Spencer,
things.
I think what we got here is a possible case of human trafficking.
Well, seems like vigilante justice. I mean, this could be easily set up to indicate whatever they wanted. The guy's dead.
Yeah. Well, I found a disposable camera in the trash over there. Film is undeveloped, so I'm going to send that to CID, see if they can get the photographs off that.
Okay.
See if we got any photographs of this gentleman on there and any children that could corroborate the initial story. There's a boot print over here.
There's a lot of stuff around here. I don't know if you saw the stuff on the stairs. There's a boot print, a cigarette at the top of the stairs. Found a gas can over by the restrooms over there. And I'm trying to think what else there was. But I've got pictures of most of the stuff that's relevant. I don't know if you want to send them to CID separately, together in one file. Probably best.
Yeah, send all the photographs.
The only
to
thing I
me.
don't know if they
That way
found
we
for
don't have
sure.
three
So they
different
found the
sources.
hatchet. The only thing I don't know about them having
Okay.
found
I'll
too
get
much
all
is what the fuck is this?
See, I did.
What? That's him. That's the pedophile. The fuck?
Can I help you, sir?
What happened here? Everybody all right? All right.
41 showing up. The one day he's not rolling his cop, man. The one day he's not rolling his cop.
All right, what do we got, Riggs?
The only thing I don't think they found for sure is the
oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
the poster. Maybe they did. It looks
Damn
like they're looking at it now.
Oh,
Maybe I don't know if they
Jesus.
found it. You guys have to tell me if they found it. The radio. I don't know. It's up to the cops, man. They're gonna have to think about that, about the radio thing. You know what I mean?
I got it.
If they take the radio off of me, they could see what channel it's on, right? But, you know, we got to see. The poster isn't there. Rip. I don't know. It looks like they found it. They're taking pictures of it. They're taking pictures of it. I was just hoping that it didn't get deleted, because last time I did this, basically the problem I had was a bunch of people showed up on the scene and they just started deleting the notes. Like, what's this? A note? Oh, a payphone left off the hook. Huh, whatever, and deleted the note. It's
Yeah.
like, what the
So
fuck
this,
now?
Mr.
Stop
Chomp
working.
needs to
Stop
match
ruining the
up with
fucking crime scene. What are we doing? Why are we like allowing people to just come in and manipulate the crime scene, man? But yeah, no, it looks like they found everything this time, which is good. I think they found almost everything. Everything of relevance. The main things that mattered were the note that I left. It was signed C. That's very important. It's signed by C, which relates this death and murder to the one that Ziggy
Still
found.
here?
So they've both been signed by someone named C. There's a cigarette that's specifically a menthol. Muddy boot prints. It's the killer's MO. Hatchet is the weapon,
Hang on a second.
right?
Do
So
you know where,
bloody hatchet,
Sven's-
menthol cigarettes, vigilante justice, etc., etc. No, C. You'll see. Yeah, no, it's fine. I was just hoping that no one deleted it, because people just delete notes out of habit. They find random notes and like, huh, whatever, delete. Yeah, I know, but whenever people just don't realize what's going on is all. I get worried about it. No, it's not Curtis.
Do you want me to point out the ones that I found or anything? I don't...
But yeah, the stuff we have on us too, I mean, you know, it's biker related stuff. You know, we got some beer, we got some water, bandages, a radio, some scales, baggies of cigarettes, some body armor, a knife. I mean, he was packing heat, right? But that radio could be important. That's something they haven't picked up on yet. Because when you take a radio off of somebody, you do get to keep the channel that it's on. Like if I down you and I take your radio, I can find out what channel you were on. So we'll see. Hey, Third Eye, I get it, man. You clearly claim to not like my content, yet you've been here for the last hour being a bitch. Quit it. Yo, Jado, make that a perma for me. That dude's just been low IQing for like the last hour. Apparently, he just really, really, really doesn't like my content, and he's gonna tell me for an hour straight while watching, so. Yeah, thanks, bud. Thanks for the feedback, dude. Just ban him. Dummies. Dude's having a really hard time finding the door. Sorry, Chad. Can I get an F in chat for the poor guy who literally couldn't figure out how to go watch another stream? He's just too damn slow, Chad. Too damn slow. Every once in a while, you get one of those that come in here and they literally don't know how to watch other streams. Like they're stuck here. They literally don't know how to use the internet. They were smart enough to figure out how to get here, but they can't leave. They're trapped. It's crazy. Couldn't find the damn X on the top right of the screen, man. His mom installed too many fucking Ask Jeeves toolbars. He just couldn't find it. He couldn't figure out how to exit.
Alright.
No. We're good.
Buddy is,
No, I can't. I can't do it while I'm
You
down.
saw this directly on his body, right? With the identification.
Yeah, he's got an identification and like a list of. So I looked at his ID and he's got like a list of kids. Yeah.
Nah, we'll leave it. We'll leave it.
Gotcha. Alright. And we transporting this body to the morgue.
We'll hook it up with the EMS. We'll do radio buzzing sound.
The body won't be put anywhere other than the morgue. I don't have a doctor, so I'm not. Radio?
What the hell was that?
Came from his jacket.
Hey, can we just theme here for a sec? I want to see if this, Rowan, did that gentleman find him with you? Thankfully, up there.
It was the Reed, but he was just coming down here because he thought it was a client that he had just helped crashed his car, who he said drives erratically from time to time.
Hey,
Okay.
I didn't
Well, the
say
note
the
said
client drives
that it's
erratically.
from the biker
Don't put
garage.
words in
I'm
my
gonna see
mouth.
if Reed can identify him real quick.
I'm sorry.
Thanks for coming down, Reed.
Interesting.
Alright. But,
So
yeah.
you say this guy's not from the local chapter?
No. Never seen him before. Kinda looks like Rudy, though. Like
I don't
a
know.
younger version of Rudy.
Right. Well, that's all we needed. I
What
appreciate you
the fuck's
coming
wrong
down.
with his face?
Well, I mean, he died.
I
Oh,
don't
you
know
didn't
how
say-
long it's been.
He didn't say he blew his fucking brains out. What the fuck?
Yeah, we're gonna play the killer eventually.
Oh, man, kids play here. That's gross.
Yeah.
Alright, well, please be thorough with the cleanup.
Of course. I'll walk it back.
What if he was
Hey.
visiting?
Oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah, I really hope they
Please
reference the first
Sandy
note, man.
Chapter, or from another chapter, maybe contact Dragon. He might know more. He's basically Nomad, Lost MC, but he is from another chapter, so he might know him.
Alright.
Alright, you know Dragon, right?
Yeah, I do, but I don't have his number. Do you have his number?
No, I think they found the murder weapon, I believe. Someone said they found it. Yeah, they got the radio as well.
Alright, just let me put it down on the ground for you on the note. I mean, he might not be local chapter, but he's still lost, so if you could keep me informed, that would be appreciated.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, talk to Dragon. He might have some information on who this guy is, because he's from a different chapter himself. But he went nomad. But
No, I'm not going to number them, Romano. They're not notes. They're I only put the notes there to make sure the cops see things that aren't
Alright.
there, man.
Well, appreciate it, Reed.
Nah, I'm not going to be like 1 out of 7 or anything like that.
I can walk you back if you want.
They'll get
I
the
had some
gist
more
of it, man.
questions for you.
They'll get the gist of
Do
it.
you mind if I take a picture of him so I can ask some of the other brothers if they've seen him before?
We typically don't allow civilians to take pictures of deceased. It's only
Alright.
for the next of kin.
All right, fair enough.
I can give you his name though.
What's his name?
Dusty Mitchell.
Dusty Mitchell. All right, good to know. And click. All right, thank you.
God damn it, Reed.
I really hope. Who saw the
Alright,
first
so
note?
You've never seen this man before at all?
The first note
never
was
seen him
signed
before.
by
Haven't heard
C.
of him either.
C was the signature
in the area?
and the motive.
Not
So
even
it's
in passing?
premeditated.
No, honestly, talk to
This is the
Dragon.
second kill, yeah. This is
You
the
might
second
have
kill.
Some idea because I think Dragon used to be Sandy chapter up north.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's their problem. They don't find all the clues. Exactly.
And there was a note, I'll be honest. There was a note that said he hung out near the biker garage. And if you've never seen him there, it seems weird that the note would say so. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm
Okay,
asking.
so he's referencing the first note now, which is good.
I've never seen him before. I'll talk to Rudy and Gary and Sammy, and I'll see if they recognize him or know the name, and I'll let you know.
Alright. Yeah, sounds good. Just let Colt know, because he'll probably be the one talking to CAD, so he'll probably
Alright,
be the best one
will
to talk
do.
to about that.
All right, perfect. Also, please be thorough. Kids do play here. All right, thank you.
Yeah, if they ever saw the bloody footprints leading the other way, they would see that the bloody footprints led to something else. There's a trash can over there with the hatchet in it. I don't know if they found it for sure. They may have. Someone said they found it, though, earlier. I don't know if they found it or not. Yeah, they took the radio. This is just to create roleplay, man. The cops need something fun to do that's not, you know, catching the next dude doing a bank robbery. It's whatever, man. Like, the whole thing that I had set up was the killer came in from the north, came down, did the job, killed the guy, and then left
Alright,
southbound and drove off.
Hang on a second. So where's Spencer go?
No, I'm not going to let them know about the weapon. They got to find it themselves. A dead body's not going to tell them the weapon's over there. The cops have to find the weapon. It's always going to be near the scene.
Hey, Rowan,
Yep,
you want to come over here for a second?
yep.
Hey, if you overhear anything about this, can you let me know? I'm curious. All right, perfect. All right, thanks, Ron.
No, they haven't found it yet. Interesting. We'll see if they find it. Yeah, just gotta go a little bit further. They need to follow the bloody footprints. Bloody footprints. That's the key.
Be a moment, that guy. No, he can't hear me, but
It's all good. If they don't find it, they don't find it. But ideally, CID and the other cops will build a case like, hey, hatchet,
Fuck this.
etc., etc. I don't know. That's the whole point, man. They're gonna miss certain things. Some things are obvious, some things aren't. The murder weapon will always be fairly well hidden, though. Fairly well hidden.
Did you find something?
Yeah, there's a missing child poster.
Fuck, I don't know if they saw that. Let me tell them. Thanks, Reed.
The fuck?
Murder weapon's not that interesting. The murder weapon's the murder weapon, dude. It ties the whole investigation together. It's ideally one of the key pieces of evidence. No, they already saw that. They already saw that. It's all right though. I don't know. Maybe they didn't, but I think they did.
Yeah, right here on the ground.
Exactly. It's the same weapon as the previous murder. The previous murder was also a hatchet.
Right.
Basically, it's the killer's weapon of choice, right? They might have despawned it. Yeah, that's why I put a note there. I put a note next to the trash can by the far road that says a bloody hatchet can be found inside. What character is this? Just a dead pedophile. Nothing important.
What the hell happened here?
Hey, now he wants to know. Yeah, no, the killer's watching too, of course. The killer's definitely watching. The killer's nearby. He's somewhere watching all this go down, yeah. Exactly. Yeah, he would definitely be nearby watching this all go down. I mean, why else would he leave a note for the cops? It's closer than you think. Exactly. Hey, well, what's up, Zero? I'm glad you enjoy my dude. By the way, Mr. Ed, thank you for the sub up. We won with 13 months. Richard, thank you for the prime. Crazy Brandon's 10 stack. Tan Bark, thank you for the 100 bits. Old Rock, 4 months. Reconstructor Prime sub Chetta with the tier 218 as well. Thank you. Smart, thank you for the 2 months. Child of I with the 3 months and a new badge. Godzilla, tier 3, 2 months. Thank you very much, dude. Fucking tier 3. Geo, thank you for the prime. Vapors, 19 months. Gorilla, thank you for the 29. Spinge with the prime. Token Smurf with the 9 months. Ribdiculous with the 4 months. Cohee Time, 3 months new badge. Whiskey Tango, 32 months. Head Crossing with the prime. Cooley Breezy, 7 months. Days, 3 months new badge. True Neckbeard, 3 months. Nesbit, prime. Big Via, 23 months. Dude, I feel like I'm behind all of a sudden. Okay, we're caught up, I'm pretty sure. Thank you guys very much. Where's John? Can I see the killer? No, not yet. Not yet. It's also dusk, which makes this interesting. We are the killer, right? Yeah. C has significance. C, I mean, why would someone claim the murder? You know what I mean? This wasn't just a random homicide. This was not only premeditated, but there's a motive behind it, a huge motive. Where's the weapon? In one of the trash cans nearby the crime scene. I don't think they found the weapon yet. I think that's honestly the only thing they haven't found is the actual weapon yet. I think they might be looking pretty hard for it.
Am I free to transport the body to the morgue?
Yeah, maybe, Doctor, maybe. The hash-slinging slasher. Totally what it was.
Yeah. I feel like there's something that I'm missing. I don't know what it is. Maybe if I look at him, I can get something. I don't know. I did a pretty thorough search of his pockets. I took his radio. It was beeping, but now it's not making any noise.
No. Well, maybe, dude. We'll see. But no, I don't think so.
Down or anything? Anything that might tell me he's here? I'm actually gonna go back to my car here. I'm actually gonna scan this. I have a portable scanner in my cruiser. If you want, can you just follow me and move the body up towards my car? I'm gonna put the fingerprints that I just took off of him, run it into my computer system, and I'm gonna get a scanned image here and see what we can do. I'll be right back.
Well, he's just asking if this would tie back to this and that. Like, I'm clearly going to delete this character in a minute, so. I'm just showing that there's different ways to do stuff, man. There's different ways to play this stuff out.
Take a white piece of
A lot of
paper
people just stick on the same
put it on his boots.
status
I want you to
quo.
compare
Trying to switch
his
things up.
boots to the print that you found down there. Okay, can one of you guys do that for me?
No, I agree. I agree. Some of the victims I'm going to roll as temps as well.
Do you know where they are?
Do what? You want us to like take a sheet of paper and trace the boot outline?
Yeah, right down there by the fountain. There was a muddy boot print right in the middle of the path. I just want you to
There's one up on the
compare
stairs.
that
Too.
I'm sorry, Dusty Mitchell. Dusty Mitchell. I'll look him up in my MD2 while you're doing that.
I think that other cop might have found it. I mean, he definitely found the bloody boot print, so the EMS, so they're both very close to it. Seems like one of them is searching that bush right there, and maybe they'll find it. It's that little farther away trash can. So the murder weapon's literally the farthest piece of evidence. They do have to stretch a little bit for the murder weapon. It's odd though that they found. Oh, he found it. Nice. I was gonna say it's funny that they found the fucking gas can over there, but they didn't find the hatchet over there. The idea is that I clearly, you know, fucked him up and then got in my car and left.
Absolutely nothing. Not a single thing on him.
Yeah, I think I did get one thing here. It's a different spelling of his name. He was involved in a few petty robberies a couple years ago. Nothing major.
Right, okay.
No murders.
Okay.
They haven't radioed it yet.
Must be spelling his name wrong, like a potato.
Yeah.
Did they actually find it? Are you confirmed? Did he find it? They haven't radioed back that they found it.
Alrighty, well, it's odd. It's weird. It's a really weird situation. To me, if it was me, right? If this guy had been accused or had been caught doing whatever, so what that note said that this guy had been caught, like, or he's been going around the park and kids have gone missing, right? That's
right.
That's what Spencer's been telling me.
Yep.
If this was me, you know, and I'm a person of, you know, I'm living in the area and I'm seeing this guy down here and there's kids going missing and I find out there's proof on this guy doing it, the police aren't going to do anything about it, I sure as hell wouldn't be leaving him at the park that kids.
Hey, can you come take a look at this, Corporal?
It just seems weird,
Yeah.
like.
And Riggs, I mean, whoever. There's something down here I want to show you.
I think they found it. Nice. Sweet. Yeah, but here's the thing, man. Not only do they have to find all the evidence, they have to figure out, okay, what makes sense, what's relevant, what's not. You know? The main thing is, I tried to prove that he obviously did it, right? They're trying to question, is this made up or whatever? There's a missing kids poster with the name, whatever the fuck, McGlynn on it. The guy in his pocket had a note that said the same name delivered, meaning this guy literally took the missing kid. There's a missing kids poster, right? So the idea is he's guilty. They should be able to put, from what I've put down here, they should put together A, he's guilty, and B, the dude who killed him has done it before. He signs his name as C, and the motivation seems to be similar, vigilante, and he smokes menthols, maybe, and he uses a hatchet. But again, we'll see. We'll see. They've got 48 hours. Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah, right. The real mystery is who's the killer, right? They're overthinking it. Good, good. No, they should be. They should be overthinking it. They should be overthinking everything. You know what I mean? We'll see. It's cool, though, man. It's cool. The main thing is that the cops get some cool, fun roleplay that's not just, you know, fuck this person or whatever. I have a big plan for this to make it interesting, you know. There's a couple of curveballs I want to throw in here, you know, especially the next couple of bodies, for sure. Looks like they're all down there with the murder weapon, maybe. I wonder if they ended up finding the tire tracks too. What's up? All these cops wasting time while the dirty bomb sets to go off. Yeah, meanwhile, across town, bank robbery number 7,000. We'll see. Had you down yourself? Yeah, suicide pill. We basically just arrived as this guy set up the crime scene, then killed ourselves. But, you know, obviously the whole thing happened, right? What if I use this idea? I mean, if you've got the notes mechanic, why not, dude? It's up to you. You're playing the killer and the victim? Yeah. Yeah. Because if you don't play the victim, then there's no killer. How can you be a serial killer if none of your victims die or perma, right? That always bothered me. Everyone's always like, I'm a serial killer that kills no one, that's never killed anyone. Like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? Like an arsonist. Yeah, we're gonna have different ways of killing people. The killer ideally would get a little more sloppy with time, and you know, we'll see what happens. It's supposed to be a slow burn and a build up for the cops. Ideally, at some point, every cop on the force knows about this. and basically every time they get more scenes like this to pop up, they're like, oh fuck, what, how does this see now? Once they find out from Ziggy that a similar thing happened the other day, signed by the same person, now they're going to not only take all this evidence, they're going to take the evidence from scene 1 that was documented. How well was it documented? How well was the evidence from this scene documented? And now they can compare. And basically, as they add it all up, the bigger picture will come true.
So I compared the sheet of paper,
but it really depends,
with the bloody boot prints. It's hard to say.
All right,
I think the blood might be. I think the blood might be like, you know, the liquid nature of it might be hiding the size of the boot. I don't know. I can't tell if they're the same boot or not from this guy.
No, this is clearly a different footprint. All right, so this bloody print and this note that we found, these are going to be what we need to forward to CID for further investigation for our suspect C. Is the only thing we got.
Bloody print and muddy print match.
Okay, so here's the thing. I put the gas can I found. I don't know if that's related or not, but a gas can left in a park all the same seems weird. I put it in the trunk of your cruiser. I'll let you just have everything and just take this to CID for the lot of us.
Yeah.
I'll get you the pictures.
Ziggy passed on to CID? Probably not, because he didn't know that it was a chain thing, dude. You know what I mean? Ziggy, none of these cops realize this is a multi-body thing yet, but ideally they will at some point. At some point they'll figure it out, and then ideally they'll hopefully, it'll all depend on how much the cops documented. It's a big role play check.
Worth canvassing the area.
It's just a big role play check.
Checking all the paths, seeing if there's anything else.
Yeah, I've been doing that. I haven't found anything else, but
Reed's back.
Oh, hey Reed.
who are you chasing?
Just want to let you know, I talked to some of the boys. They've never heard of him.
Never heard of him. You're talking strictly with the Los Santos chapter, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate it, man. Again.
Yeah, right. After a few more, they'll catch up. They'll catch up to what's going on.
Let me ask you a question, actually, over here. So you said you see children play here often?
Are you watching them? Weirdo.
Yeah. I mean, it's a park, and there's lots of families that live here and everything.
Have you ever heard any of the community, like the children's parents or anyone, complain about someone watching? Because
I mean, there were a few missing child posters, but I mean,
but specifically about someone watching kids at this park. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean,
we
haven't heard anything about that. I mean, if we had, we probably would have dealt with it.
Right. Okay. Well, I appreciate your time, Reed.
He's related.
That'll be all. I want to have a word with you,
What do you
Colt
mean
and
watching
Riggs.
children, though?
Listen, something here indicated. It's hard to describe without giving up information. So I'm just going to say I do appreciate your time, but I can't reveal anything else. If you want to follow up on this investigation, you'll need to talk to Lieutenant Raven in charge of CAD. He'll be in charge of the investigation from here on out.
The fuck are you talking about? Watching children?
Yeah, we know what you're doing.
I appreciate your time.
Excuse me?
No, we're not accusing you of anything, sir.
He looks very guilty.
He's just making a poor joke. He made a joke in poor taste, alright? Let's just leave it.
Whoa! What the fuck? Are you serious right now? Holy shit, he looks guilty as fuck. Wait, how are they not shooting him right now? What the fuck are you talking about?
507, we have shots fired in Mirror Park.
Now he looks guilty. Holy
he has a Class 2 Scorpion firearm.
Now he looks guilty as fuck. Wow, okay. It looks like he was fucking helping. Holy fucking shit. All right, I wasn't expecting any of this. Okay, he's hit. He might have gone down. He's either healing or he's down. Damn. Okay. Okay. Well then.
Just hang in there, Shepard.
With me. Stay with me.
Shepard, hang in there. Yep, he's still pinned behind the skate ramp here, and he'd back up on behind the Taurus on the north side.
Getting you away. I'm getting you away.
Dude, they need to unrack their ARs. Dude was using an automatic. He's at the car. He should unrack a fucking AR right now.
Got God.
Oh
Okay.
dear God, this could get bad, Chad. This could get really fucking bad in a minute. More sirens in the distance. Someone else